Someone lost a cat.
Where?
On that stop
A dead
sign,
cat?
there was a lost cat poster.
Oh. I'm like, is a dead cat or something? Man, come on, bro. Come on, dog. I don't understand that.
Understand what?
Parking the wrong way on a two-way street.
Dad, there was a person.
I don't even like getting out of a car like that. Out of a car like that. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
There was a person who he found someone's lost dog and called the number and said, "I found your lost dog. Is there a reward?" And the person on the phone was questioning him like, "Reward?" So he hung up the call and took the dog home with him.
We got, whoa. All right, buddy. All right, man. Oh, they out today. Golfers.
I haven't seen anybody at that golf course in a while.
You're crazy. There's always people here. That's where a lot of deals are done. I know a guy. He just died. He made a lot. He made millions, man. Off of those kind of deals. Golf course deals. You know.
It's only 10?
Yeah, man.
I thought it was like 12.
Did you
by
take your
now.
medication? No. Oh, it's on the outside. That red ant.
You're alive?
Oh, my bad, buddy. Man, he got one of them little Hondas. Skateboard Honda. Look behind us. The skateboard Honda. It's not even like a skateboard. It's like a soapbox car. You ever see one of those?
Nope.
We used to build those when I was young. Actually, when I was young, it was like certain places where it was big. It was like kind of on the downside, you know. And it's still big, but not as big as it used to be. Didn't you guys go swimming in this river?
Which river?
Where we're going to go fish in Chattahoochee.
Don't.
Because there's always people swimming out there. They're like swimming and fishing, so you know, you'll see people swimming and fishing. That's what I love about it. That reminds me of like the Jersey Shore growing up. Like people would be swimming in the ocean, you know, at the beach, and there's jetties. People be fishing off the jetties.
Jetty is a weird word.
Jetty, huh?
Jetty is a weird word.
What jetties are? It's big, giant boulders of granite about the size of this car or this truck. And what they do is they kind of they build them from the sand, like a certain amount of feet, you know, into the, well, actually a certain amount of yards into the beach, and it just goes straight out to about, I don't know, 30 feet, 25 feet, whatever. But it's a bunch of granite rocks. It's like a bridge, and they put cement on top of it. Yeah. But you can walk out there. As a matter of fact, I got caught. I was it was me and a friend of mine, my boy Phil. We used to live at the beach. What happened is and this is not a good idea. I don't wish this on anybody. I had a few beers, so I was feeling it. Drinking in the hot sun in the beach don't mix. So there was dudes surfing out there. So I'm like, all right. I'm trying not to, like, there's an area, there's like a certain amount of feet that you kind of don't go. So I swim out there, and I'm like kind of feeling the beers, you know, in the sun. I mean, I got in the water because the sun was beating down on me. So I'm feeling the beers. I had like 3 beers. I'm feeling them. I'm out in the water waiting, and I'm like, man, I can't make it back. So it's either try to fight because the current's taking me, it's drifting me. So it's either, my brain is either try to fight it, and I don't have it in me. I'll probably pass out. If I was like, if I hadn't drank, cool. Or drift over to the jetty. Mind you, the jetty had like barnacles on it. Yeah. But I had to do what I had to do, and I just kind of like was like, I just waited in the water until it brought me over to the jetty. I scraped my leg up and whatnot. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, it was, you know. It was what I just climbed up on the jetty. And some people kind of like, they thought I meant to do it. Of course, I didn't tell them I ain't want to drown, but, you know, it is what it is, you know. So you finna get a deal saying, dicks and butts, my country, Bosnia, city, Serbia. I'm from Europe. Good luck. Yo, people say some crazy stuff in chat, bro. They say crazy stuff. But yeah, man. Everybody's saying some crazy stuff in chat. A lot of times, I just read it and just laugh, you know. But, but yeah, man. It was fun, man. But that's what this reminds me of, man.
Your friends did some weird stuff back then.
No, you call yourselves indoor kids. We were outdoor kids. You know, we jumped in the rivers, we jumped in the creeks. You know what I mean? That's, a lot of the stuff that, it wasn't polluted. I grew up in a resort town, so, they made sure everything was clean and everything, so, and it's still clean, that's where they make their money, but yeah, man, so, but I like going now. There ain't gonna be any swimmers.
You sure?
Who's gonna be out there? There's people in school, bro. The only reason why you're not in school is because you got all your work done, whatever, and that's the way your school does it. But like, that ain't every school. It's not your brother's school or your sister's school. Well, get your finger out of there. You get electrocuted, man.
Can I at least pick this up?
No. What are you doing, bro? Bro, are you out of your mind? Yeah. Yes, bro. No. Do not stick your finger in there. Ooh, that would not have been good, my brother. Trust me. But, dude, what are you doing with the locks, man?
I just like the sound.
I understand. Nobody can see you on the camera, bro. It's only on me. I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you, bro, because I don't want to show you. It's none of their business what you look like. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's to protect your privacy. you know what I mean, my brother? What?
I have a question.
What's the question?
If you could be one Superman, who would you pick?
The closest thing would be Superman. Or Captain Marvel. The real Captain Marvel. From the comic books. That Captain Marvel. Man, you give Thanos, you know, full gauntlet. He can handle Omni-Man. He wouldn't even have to touch him. He snap his fingers. Nah, you didn't think about that. You didn't think about that one, did you?
Hulk?
What, against who? Omni-Man?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Omni-Man would rip him apart, bro. I'm sorry. I love Hulk. Omni-Man will do work to Hulk. The thing is, Thanos doesn't even have to touch him. All he has to do is snap his fingers. He has the gauntlet, bro. He has the gauntlet.
What about the Nova Corps?
Who's that?
They're kind of like intergalactic cops from Marvel.
It depends on how many there are. If they have like millions, and you got to consider Omni-Man, like the older he gets, the slower he ages. They ate and they live for thousands of years, bro. Like he got time. He got time. You know what I mean? So you got to take all that into consideration. You need to have an enemy that can defeat him without even touching him. Because if he touches you, he's going to destroy you. He's going to rip you to shreds, like literally. So you can't touch him. You can't touch him. You just got to remove him from existence.
Got jumped by the knockoff Justice League, he almost died.
Not really, did he?
I mean,
Not
he
really,
got put
man.
in the hospital.
Yeah, but he still won. Still handled his business. They all ended up dead. So what's your point? He killed them all. So what's your point?
The point is, if you went up against the real Justice League, he'd be good.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of overlap. You know what I mean? Dang, this thing eats a lot of gas. Sheesh, this thing eats a lot of gas, I'm telling you. We went and saw the Benz yesterday. Did I tell you?
Nope.
Yeah, we saw it yesterday. It needs work. I gotta talk to him about it. It needs work. And Benzes, they're expensive to fix. They're not difficult to fix. It just takes, it's very involved. Like there's a lot of pins, you gotta unscrew this with 10 millimeter socket. It's a lot, you know. There's a lot of brackets to undo, so, you know. You gotta almost remove the entire front end to get the radiator out. And when you get the radiator out, you actually have to change the brake fluid. You have coolant, brake fluid, and I want to say, it might have been transmission fluid, but all that stuff literally runs through your radiator. So they have. It's not like it's different in most cars. Most cars they don't do it that way. It's just there's a hose that kind of, you know, it stays in its own system. You know, it doesn't share the same kind of like part with other fluids, you know. So it's efficient. It's a pain in the neck to get out. And you're not, whereas when we had the truck, I had to change the radiator. I just had to worry about the what do you call it? The coolant. Mercedes is different. They're not complicated. They're not like, I can't figure it out. They're pretty easy to figure out. It's just a lot of stuff you gotta go through. I mean, all cars are basically the same.
I'm just not realizing how long school is.
Yeah, school is very long. It's a work day. It's a work day.
7 hours.
They're preparing you guys. It's a work day.
7 hours and 50 minutes.
Yeah. It's a work day.
What do you think how long a 9 to 5 is?
8 hours, bro. You're gonna work 8 hours. Yo, it was a great shift. It was great because I was young, single. I know, young, single, no kids, having fun. Me and 3 of my friends, we had a band. We were all basically, we all had our own things going. And we just decided to form a band. It was cool. I would go to work at like 4:30, get off at like 11. But that's when the local bars start popping. So I would leave there, go home. I wouldn't even do that. I had because I worked in a clean room at the time. So I would I never forget, I had not the 95s. I had a pair of 95s too. But I had like the 98s, the Air Max 98s or something like that. And I would change my shoes, put my kicks on, head to a bar, and my boys would be there. And 3 o'clock, the bar would close. By like 2 o'clock, we'd be gone. By like 2:30, we'd be heading out the bar. And we would take the train up to Manhattan. Hit the clubs up there. And they don't close till like 7 o'clock in the morning. So we go back home, do the same thing all over again. It was wild. No, man, it was fun, bro. You know what? It was wild because at the time, I was really into music. It wasn't, it was weird. None of us were really about women. We were about like the culture of just hip hop and music and jazz and all kinds of stuff, We weren't, that was like the least of our concerns, really. And, all of us, well, I think one, he's not married, but we're all married. All of us are married except one, so we were never kind of like the playing the ladies type, which is a good thing. Keeps you focused, it's always a good thing. They might as well put spike strips out there.
Imagine having to be at school. I could never.
Yeah, Monday you're going like you do every day. I want something in the shade, man.
Here's a
right there.
Spot,
right there. Yep.